Hello, this is Cassie from Cassie's Designs. I am doing a tutorial on the Loopdedoo in an awkward doohickey that makes you see overhead. So if it looks a little weird, I'm really sorry. This is called the Loopdedoo. It has a drawer where you can store your embroidery thread. It makes bracelets like this one, for example. There are 6 different types of styles, and I only know 2. So I'm just going to show you the basic one. So first, you make a double knot. You can cut this off if you want to, but you don't have to. And then you move it around until you feel like you have a good angle of looping it back and forth. So it's very loosely looping it back and forth. Okay, like this, I want to be like that. So that's, do it a couple of times or as many times as you wish. I usually do mine 3 or 4 times. Because then, like that, that's enough for me. I don't have a charm in front of me. It is somewhere else. So we're not going to add a charm, but usually adding a charm requires some, basically you have to hold on to the charm while you loop. Okay, so you want to end here, and then you want to guess how much you need in order to do the loop. I'm using these 3 colors, and I think I'll end here, like that. There will always be a bit of a mess afterwards. This is good. Okay, so what you do is you go over and then you pull through. And I want mine to be a little bit up there. Okay. And you do it again. You go over, meet it where it was, and then you pull through. And I make my Loopdedoo bracelet a little bit different because I make them adjustable. So you twist it. My bracelets are about 6.5 inches long because there's extra space. There we go. I might be twisting backwards, but it still does the same thing. Here we go. About to there, I'm happy. Okay, and you see I have plenty of this left, and then you kind of want to like hold this while you do the same type of thing where you go under and pull through. This is where I do it differently than everybody else. I take it, I need to see what I'm doing. There we go. And then I knot it a couple of times. Like that. This is how you make an adjustable Loopdedoo bracelet. And then I take, here it is, my electric lighter or a lighter of any sort. And you like that. I just burnt the end so it doesn't fray. And then you take your snips or your scissors and you snip it off like that. And this is where you make your other end. Do you see how it's just like a bunch of string? So you use the bracelet and then get it over the thing. There we go, see ya? Get it over the thing, get all your stuff. And you're just making a knot. A nice tight knot. And then you don't snip it there. Snip it there. And be careful for your fingers. Okay. And then you take your lighter and then you burn the ends. And you can't glue it until you either put the attachments on it or you wait and you glue it and you put the attachments on it. So I use these extender chains and a clasp. I've got some toggles coming in the mail soon once I buy them. Jump rings like these. And then what I usually do is I put the extender chain on this side. So then just kind of put it through so you have some layers. My jump rings are pretty malleable, so that's that one. You turn it around. Open it up. And then this one's a little bit easier to guide myself. Make sure I get all the loops. See, I'm missing one. There, like that. And I usually put my clasps on with the toggle thing facing me, like that. And this is what a basic, simple twist looks like. And then do you see that knot right there? You want to glue that knot. Like that. Glue the knot, glue the bottom of the knot too. It will harden with the glue. And make sure your extender chain doesn't get in there. And then when you're ready and the glue is dry, you have your adjustable Loopdedoo bracelet. If you like this tutorial, leave a like or comment, and if you don't, it's okay. I still appreciate you watching. And thank you for listening. Bye-bye.